Hey, I'm Darius from doesnt TV. Welcome to my channel. So today's topic is going to be, why do men cheat? Why do men cheat all the time? Allegedly. Why do men cheat a lot? So ladies, this video is for you. So the number one reason why men cheat is because men have this drive to want more, more, more. It's a man's instincts to conquer. Men do that in various different ways, whether it's playing sports, whether it's being in the military, whether it's politics, whether it's a business. Men, we have this drive to want to conquer, gain resources so that we can attract beautiful women like yourself. So this wanting more, this wanting to conquer, this wanting to grow and expand and create an empire, those things manifest in those type of ways. Businesses, everything, sports. Why do you think men want to create a spaceship to go up to the moon? Because men want to conquer. Men want to be remembered. Men want to be immortalized. Through that, the simplest and safest and easiest way for men to immortalize themselves is through having lots of children. Why do you think a lot of men want children? So they can replicate themselves in the image through their children, mostly. So men, we have this drive to want to spread our seed or to be immortalized and remembered forever. So a lot of guys want a lot of women. That's just the quick end of all of it. Men have a high sex drive. They want to be with a lot of women. That's just the truth. You know, we have a high sex drive. We do all these things to attract beautiful women. And like I said, a lot of ladies be like, well, why can't he just be with me? Unfortunately, because it's a two-edged sword. Having a high sex drive, having that conquering instinct to want to go get it, go after it in business, sports, all these things, education and all that. It also, we want a lot of women. A lot of men, when they were younger, when they were teenagers and kids, what do they want? Threesomes, all that type of stuff. So it's just one of those things, ladies, you're going to have to deal with. Now, a lot of guys suppress that, and a lot of guys just want one good woman. But a lot of guys who are higher valued, like rappers, NBA stars, athletes, influencers, politicians, they all want a lot of women. Like, a lot of them get all this attention and they love it. And honestly, most men want to spread their seed. Most men don't want to just be with just one woman. This is the truth. Most men, if they could, they would have multiple women, multiple wives, things like that. You know, they want to have like 20, 50 kids if they could. Why do you think in most of human history, men had multiple wives? Why do you think so? Even in early America, a lot of cultures had multiple wives. Now, they changed that, you know, due to the process of persecution, but they had multiple wives. Because, like I said, that instinct, that drive to conquer, to be immortalized, to spread our seed, to live forever through our children or through our legacies is ingrained in us. So a lot of guys, if they can, they will cheat, most likely. Not all men, of course. A lot of guys want to be with just one woman. But men, when they get to a certain level, they're like, man, I got all these fans, I got all these celebrities, I kind of want to get with some ladies. So even though they got a good woman, they still want extra. And that's a very hard battle to beat. Now, for my ladies, for you, there's a solution. You can get ahead of the curve, have a conversation with your spouse or your boyfriend, and be like, look, love, I know you're going to cheat on me. I know you're going to be with other women, but don't let that happen in public. Don't embarrass me. Because think about it. You think Drake is going to be faithful and loyal to one woman? Do you think any NBA player? No, of course not. Now, there are exceptions to the rules. A lot of guys are loyal and faithful to women, but a lot of men do it not by choice, but because they can't get any other women. They can't have a bunch of women like Drake or like other celebrities. So it's not by choice. So to know a person's true self, they have to be given a choice. So you will see their real motive. But a lot of guys can't because, like I said, competition, all that good stuff. So a lot of guys definitely would cheat if they could. But a lot of guys will stay in stable relationships. A lot of guys like one woman for themselves, a loyal, good woman that'll treat them good and they'll treat them good back. But a lot of men like they want to have a bunch of women. They want to be with a bunch of women. They want to have a bunch of kids if they could. But obviously society and certain restraints prevent them from doing so. So why do men cheat is because we're hardwired to reproduce, spread our seed, immortalize ourselves, imitate ourselves through our children. So we're hardwired for that. So a lot of men will do that. But like I said, these are just one of the aspects of it. It gets a lot more complicated. But as I said before, men want to have a lot of women. Like, men want to be with more than just one woman. Like, the thing about monogamy is that it's not really, it really holds back relationships. It holds back a man's potential. Like, think about it. Why do you think if a man had 7 wives that he would have time to sneak around? He's already fulfilled. So if he's fulfilled in those areas, then he can use his time to do other things like build a big business. He's motivated now because he has all these different partners that he has as his wives or his girlfriends. So he's motivated to get more resources to take care of them. So he'll have businesses. He'll have all these different things. He can focus on other avenues of his life because he's already fulfilled sexually. He's already fulfilled in the areas of love. But when it's suppressed, when he just has to be with just one woman, like, think about it. Why is Jeff Bezos with just the richest man in the world, allegedly? Why is he with just one woman? Why is it the expectation that you have to be with just one woman? That doesn't make any sense, especially a guy of that resources. He'll be looked down upon if he decided, well, I want to have 3 wives. I can take care of them. Why not? So you see, you're suppressing his potential because now he has to do sneaky stuff. And I'm not saying he's doing that, but I'm saying in general, that sort of thinking is what causes cheating because you're suppressing his natural self. If you would just allow him to be like, okay, as long as you two have an agreement, like, okay, love, look, I know you're going to cheat on me. You can be with these women. I'll prove it. But come home to me, no diseases, none of that. And then he'll be frappy. He'll be like, oh my God, dang. Man, is she cool with that? All right, then. He's going to love you more because you're understanding to his needs. Think about that. So, like I said, men will cheat, especially if they get to a high enough level. They will cheat. Not all guys, but honestly, imagine if you were a nobody, then you became a somebody, and you have millions of fans. Think about it. You're going to cheat. Let's be honest, you're going to cheat. So I know this is a controversial topic, but most males, most men are suppressed of their natural self. They're very suppressed, just in general. So a lot of men can't reach their full potential of what they want to do because they're suppressed in many different avenues and areas in their life. So I talk to a lot of married guys. I know married guys who haven't had sex with their wives in years and stuff like that. Imagine if he had 4 wives or 3 wives and one of them didn't want to have sex anymore, but the other 2 were willing to. Then there wouldn't be any issues. He wouldn't have to go on OnlyFans and webcam and all this weird degenerate stuff. The reason why all the OnlyFans is so popular because there's a lot of desperate men who are suppressed. Maybe they can't get a woman, and it's a lot of married men on there too, to be honest, especially a lot of them on like the webcam stuff and stuff like that. So a lot of married men and some guys who are in a relationship are suppressed of their natural self. So I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but these are my personal experiences and me talking to men personally, privately, because no man would ever talk about this in public. He'll be looked at as a monster or looked at as whatever. So, like I said, ladies, these are one of the reasons, one of the main reasons why a lot of guys cheat. It's not because they don't love you, it's because that they are suppressed of their natural self. Men want to spread their seed and reproduce with as many beautiful, young, fertile women as possible. So hopefully I don't sound misogynistic, but like I said, I'm just telling you what, from my experiences, what I know as a man myself. So like I said, you guys, this video, I just wanted to end it quick for you guys. So like I said, like, click, and subscribe. Hopefully I didn't trigger too many people. Don't hate me too much. But it's a good discussion to have. Like I said, these things never get talked about publicly. So I'm here to use my channel to give you guys my thoughts, my experiences, and also to have a discussion like adults. So like I said, subscribe, like, click, and subscribe. This is Don D from Down TV, and I'm out.